Just kidding.
kidding.
Gotcha. You thought there was no sound, but there is sound. What's up, guys? We're live. How's it going? We got a bunch of people in the chat already. Let's start saying hi to some peoples. Dragonfly Girl, as always in the chat. Tina, Colleen, Hollywood Rage.
Whoa. Dang.
Yeah, that's how you say that name. Rex the Tex. What's up? Hi, everyone. I'm waiting for people in the chat to be like, I can't hear you.
I know, right?
Sounds broken.
Someone said we're classy. I am this classy.
Yeah, I've got my king cup today.
I think I have the coolest.
This is chocolate milk with a dash of cinnamon and some chocolate syrup.
Hey guys, there's already 162 people watching in like 30 seconds. That's crazy. That's so cool, guys. Well, if you're new to our live stream, because I think I saw in the chat a bunch of people saying this is the first one we've been able to catch.
Classy AF.
If you're new to our live stream, we do this every Monday at 8 p.m. and we come on and we just hang out with you guys and we talk about pretty much everything. But our channel is about reselling, selling on eBay and Amazon.
Yeah.
And in particular, if you look at the title of today's video, it's how easy is it really to make 6 figures selling stuff on eBay and Amazon? So we get the question all the time, like,
you make a living doing that?
Yeah, you make a living,
my favorite question.
And a good living. And how hard is it to do that? Can I do it by myself? Do I need a warehouse? Do I need employees? Like, how hard is it actually to do it? So there's, because a lot of the times you get a snapshot from our videos. You get like a 10-minute snapshot of our day. And a lot of the time it's hard for us to convey exactly what we're doing in the day. It's edited. You're only seeing certain parts of the day. And some people may see our videos and say, oh my gosh, you guys have the easiest jobs, easiest lives in the world. And that's not really true. It is hard.
Great jobs.
Yeah, we have awesome job. We love what we do, but it is hard work.
Yeah.
So I think we wanted to touch on that a little bit today.
Not for me.
Allie's got an easy job. And then, we just want to be real with you guys. And then we also want to talk about the hard things and also the easy things, tell you why we resell and then also tell you, the reality of it.
Someone's asking what your shirt says, Callie.
Oh, right, yeah. We are the music makers and we are the makers of dreams.
It's a Willy Wonka shirt.
Yeah, I bought this after Gene Wilder passed.
Oh, that's awesome.
Willy Wonka's my favorite movie, if you care.
I care.
Thanks.
It's a great movie.
The original, not the new one.
It's an awesome movie.
The original Willy Wonka.
I saw people saying that the quality looks good. That's good. That's good. We're on the new camera again. I changed the settings a little bit, so hopefully it's a bit better. I know the last live stream we did, a few people said it was kind of wonky. So hopefully you guys, the quality is good this time. But while we talk tonight as well, guys, again, if you're new and if you're old, if you guys have questions about anything, please put it in the chat. We got the live chat rolling right now.
And fun questions are always welcome to break up the monotony
Absolutely.
of eBay only talk. Because we do more eBay talk than Amazon talk. Because right now we're currently really deep into eBay. But it goes through phases with different quarters and, just whatever we happen to get a lot of. Because we're really gated on Amazon, which is why we don't sell more on Amazon.
Right.
And a lot of people ask us, why don't we just buy an ungated account? Well, it's because we're doing really well on eBay. And I don't think we'd even have time to divide between the two because there's a lot of stuff you have to do for Amazon, but currently that's how we are.
People are mad at me because I don't have a tank top on today.
I saw a lot of that.
I turned the AC down so it's chilly in here. I needed the extra 5 inches of sleeve.
It's not chilly in here. Ryan was complaining about how hot it was.
Well, now it's chilly.
5 minutes
Turn
ago.
the AC down. Allie had that temperature at 77.
When I leave the house, I turn the AC up to 77.
Crazy.
So
don't look at me because that's what my house is at all the time.
And then at night we sleep on like 74, 73. But in winter, I don't turn the heat on because it gives me nosebleeds. I get bad nosebleeds in winter.
Oh, flipping. Wait a second. Hold on. We'll get there.
Is that a mistake?
Flipping Curl says, I'm 1 year older today. Yay me. Made it to 38. Happy birthday, Flipping Curl.
Happy birthday.
And then Flipping Cents into Dollars sent us a $200 super chat.
Was that a mistake?
Was it a mistake? Did you mean to do that? Because we've had somebody send us that before and they meant to set $2.
Whoa.
So if that was a mistake, let us know. If it wasn't a mistake, we love you and that's amazing. Thank you so much. Wow, geez. Okay. Oh, and then shout out to Rinzi Now RNZY now. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your guys' name, by the way, but they're another like couple hustlers. They're a couple who hustles together. They sell mostly shoes, and they sell on other platforms like on Poshmark and Macari and stuff. And their Instagram's really good. They put out really good information. So I want to give them a shout out too. They're cool people.
It's no mistake.
What?
Oh my gosh, what? I was waiting to see if you were like, no, I accidentally put an extra 0 in.
Steven, thank you so much. God. That's amazing. We really appreciate that. Wow. Whoa. $200.
You must have had a good weekend.
That's incredible.
That is a serious tip for tips right there.
That is beyond generous.
Wow, thank you.
Wow.
Let's see here. Lauren, Coal City Loot's in the chat. What's up, Lauren?
Hey, Lauren.
I live in Tampa. Hi, how are you? You're a neighbor. How's it going?
Yeah, Carol says use a humidifier for nosebleeds. So Florida, the humidity is always at like 65+%. But just in winter, the dryness, it would just be so much work. So I just don't turn the heat on. I wear warmer clothes.
I forgot how to pronounce his name.
Dazanjan
said $200 super chat. That means it's time for a giveaway. Or that calls for a giveaway. Fair. I agree. I think that's totally
100% fair.
There's so 372 people.
Oh, wow. Only 63 thumbs up, guys. 300 people watching. Can you hit the thumbs up button? Get it to 100. That would be awesome. And then we'll give away, let's go big and give away a bag of coffee first. How about that?
Coffee.
The coffee's really good. Hollywood Rage is asking, did we have fun with Prince?
Yeah. We had so much fun with Prince.
The reason why we haven't posted videos is because of all of the fun we've been having. Prince is a fellow reseller based out of New Jersey, and he came into town. We hosted him, and we did a lot of fun stuff. This week, I'm going to have, let's see, tomorrow there'll be a new video. Wednesday, there'll probably be another new video, and then another one Thursday or Friday. So expect a video almost every day this week. I'm going to pump them out, and really good videos too. So.
Yeah. Anyone else in the
David,
mentoring program? People are asking. We have students in the chat.
Yeah.
Students in the chat.
David says, think how many homeless people or rescue dogs you could feed for $200. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So the Pause for Cause, right? That's the name of the charity that we donate to. They're doing a Boo Bash. So just you wait, guys. Because there might be.
Dude, what are you doing?
Wait, whoa.
Did you send another $200? What are you doing, dude?
Oh my God! Wait, what?
I want to make 6 figures. Okay, let's give away a bag of coffee, and then let's talk about how to make 6 figures on eBay and Amazon. Let's do that. All right, so we're gonna give away the bag of coffee with a question. So as always, we're gonna ask you guys a question. The first person on our side, and Callie has a live chat up, so we see who the first one is that comes in on our side. Whoever gets the answer correct gets a bag of coffee. And by the way, Steven, if you want any coffee or shirts or hats or anything, send us an email, and obviously we'll send you whatever merch you want. That's crazy.
Send you whatever you want at this point. Like, oh my gosh.
And we actually have the questions. We have the questions ready already.
What?
Yeah,
I know, right?
Guys, check them out. Prepared.
So, and we're over 100 thumbs up, so we can do this question. All right, guys. Here is the question. In the last thrifting haul video that we did, Allison found a vintage cruel like stitching. It was like a piece of artwork, stitching piece of artwork. What was it of? What was the theme of that piece of artwork?
Oh.
What was it? Whoever gets it first gets a bag of coffee.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
There it is right
got
there.
It. Literally.
Rex the Tex.
Oh my God, that's such a cute name.
Everybody got unicorn.
I think Rex from Toy Story.
Yes.
That's what I think.
Is that what it is?
Is his name Rex?
Yeah, it is. It is. So Rex the Tex, you win. You want a bag of coffee? Email us with your address and we'll ship it out to you. And by the way, guys.
Everyone knows.
Yeah. By the way, guys, because we've been busy hanging out with Prince and stuff, I haven't shipped out the winners from last week. So I apologize. I will ship out everybody's prizes from last week tomorrow, including Rex's. Look, Rex said, yes, finally, I've been waiting forever to finally win. Awesome.
Yay.
Well, you want a bag of coffee? Good job.
Congrats.
That's awesome. Michael says the coffee is great. Awesome.
Yeah, we've been drinking our own coffee, like a lot of it.
So. I think there's still like, I think there's like 10 bags left of the
Brianna
coffee.
says, notice me.
Hi, Brianna.
Brianna.
If you guys want a bag of coffee, you can buy it on our website. It's just rallyroots.com. And yeah, I think it's like 10 bags.
Oh, when is the Orlando meet? Oh my gosh.
Good question.
I need to plan that.
Kentucky chicken.
Like Kentucky chicken.
Kentucky chicken, get in there.
Oh my gosh. I just love fried chicken.
So, hey.
She stay hungry.
No,
huh?
I really need to plan that meetup.
We'll talk about the meetup.
Okay,
Get one
all right.
plan. Let's go back because Steven sent us $400 now to talk about how to make 6 figures on eBay and Amazon.
All right, so we're doing that.
Yeah, let's talk about that a bit more. And I want you guys to think about it this way. To make 6 figures, to make $100,000, and we're talking about net. We're not talking about gross. Honestly, anybody can buy stuff and list it for a good price and not make enough margin and make $100,000. Just because somebody says I made $100,000 doesn't mean that's how much money they netted. Meaning if I buy something for $9 and sell it for 10, my net is $1, right? So we're talking about how much money do you actually bring in and how easy is it to actually bring in $100,000 take home money. And if you think about it this way, to make $100,000, you need to make $2,000 a week. If you break it down weekly and you look at your weekly goals, across the board, if we're talking about thrifting and some wholesale numbers are usually, or wholesale margins are usually a little bit less. But if we're talking about thrifting and garage sale stuff and a lot of auctions, going to auctions and getting stuff, usually across the board, our net margin is around 50%, right? So if we're buying something at the end of the day, if we're buying something for $10, by the time we pay our fees and shipping and everything, we're making $10. So we're making $20, and after a cost of goods of $10, we're making 10 on top of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Did I explain that okay?
Yeah, no,
okay.
That sounds good to me.
So if I want to bring in $2,000 in a week, that means I need to bring in $4,000 gross, right?
If your margins are 50%.
If your margins are 50%, correct. So if I'm trying to make $100,000 or $2,000 a week, I need to make $4,000, well, really plus, because you want to also add in your fees and shipping and all that stuff. So if you're making, to make $2,000, usually you have to make $5,000 to $6,000 a week to net that $2,000 profit after paying cost of goods and everything.
Right.
Yeah. Sale. Something just sold.
Something sold.
In the background.
Must have been muffled.
What up, Sean?
So, Sean's in the chat. What's up, Sean?
Oh my gosh, Sean.
Thank you for the
finally got
$2.
to meet him.
So if you break it down, guys, if you want to make $2,000 a week, you can look at it like this, right? Take your average sales price and try to break it down by how much money you're making per item, right? So on $2,000, I can sell 2 things for $1,000 each, or $1,000 each profit, and there's my $2,000. Or I could sell 10 things for $200. Is that right? $200 each.
Don't ask me.
Thanks, Lauren, for the $5 super chat.
And,
Lauren always super chat says, "You're too sweet. We're gonna come up and visit."
Thank you very much. So yeah, guys, if you break it down by how much money do you want to make in a given week, and then you break that number down by how many items you need to sell to hit that number, that I feel is the best way to look at trying to get to that 6 figures. And the reason we're talking about this at all is I think that the fault of a lot of resellers is that, one, they don't know their numbers. They're not tracking their numbers. And 2, most resellers are buying things that are not worth enough money, especially eBay resellers. It's
very difficult to flip a bunch of $15 items when you should just wait.
Hustlers comment there.
No, I missed it.
The math.
All the math.
The math hurts.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah. So you want to break it down into manageable numbers and you want to track your numbers. But again, going back to, I don't think that for most resellers, I don't think it's healthy. It's a healthy business to only make $10 an item. Even if you're going to the bins and getting something for 50 cents and selling it for $14 and making $10 per item, you still have to list that item. You still have to take pictures, take measurements, list the item, wait for it to sell, package the item up, deal with customer service. By the time that you're done selling that item, if you're only making $10 on it, you're barely making minimum wage. So the biggest thing I want you guys to focus on is find out what your average sales price is and try to bump it up really as high as you can. Because unless you can do a lot of volume at those small numbers, which requires facilities and employees and all that stuff, it's better to focus on a higher priced item and making more money. All day long, I would rather pay $100 for something to sell it for $150 than pay $2 for something to sell it for $14. All day long, even though the margin is much better, right? $2 into 14, a much better margin. You're still making more money by buying something for 100 and selling it for 50.
Yeah.
Rant over.
Nice. That was intense.
All right.
Got a couple super chats came in.
Oh, okay. Nezar, thank you very much for the $2 super chat.
I love that.
And White and Gray Boutique. Thanks for all your tips. Tips for tips.
And Angie
sent us $5. Thank you so much. So with all of that being said, guys, if you have any questions, put them in the chat now and we'll do our best to answer it.
Yeah, see, somebody said, Susie said, this is why I do retail arbitrage. So true. Excellent point.
Absolutely.
We love doing retail arbitrage. We don't post what we find because we would kill our own market if we did. Yeah. We could save those videos and post them like 5 months later, I guess, or 2 months later or whatever, whenever that stuff is out of the store. But we couldn't actively or like currently post those videos after filming them. Yeah. Because anyone can just go to the store and find the stuff that we found.
Let me answer Rex the text question really quick because we don't talk a lot about Amazon, but we do sell on Amazon as well. He said, what is the best way to get feedback for Amazon? I've sold over 100 items and only 2 feedback. So one thing that you have to be aware of is that feedback on eBay and Amazon are 2 completely different beasts. Most people, when they buy something on Amazon, they're not leaving feedback for the seller. In fact, most people, I would say, in America who shop on Amazon don't even know that they're buying from a third-party seller. They think they're buying directly from Amazon. So most people. So,
even my friends.
Yeah.
And I've explained to them that is wrong.
So getting 2% feedback is actually pretty typical on Amazon. One thing you can do is you can email the buyers afterwards. You can actually go in and email them and ask them to leave feedback. And there's actually companies out there that you can pay to send those emails for you. And that does help to ask for feedback. Is you can do that, but I've seen accounts that's why it's interesting when you see a seller with like 100,000 feedback on Amazon, be impressed because they've probably sold like 1 million items plus.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it is frustrating at first, but don't let it get you down in the dumps. Don't let it affect you. Don't think twice about it. Don't let it discourage you, because that's just the way it is. And once you accept that, you're less likely to have it affect you in a negative light. Yeah. And
good comment from Bird Knows Best says you need to sell 130K to net 100K because 30% roughly goes to taxes. Good point, guys. The one thing that you can't get away from is taxes
and death.
The only 2 things guaranteed in life, right?
Yep, taxes and death.
So yes, absolutely. You have to pay tax. Now taxes are different for everybody, and we don't talk about taxes on this channel because we're not licensed to do so. If you have tax questions, I would say find a local CPA and go talk to them. There's also
different state to state. So even if we gave you a recommendation of something you should do in Florida that we were well educated on, doesn't necessarily mean that like in Virginia or California, that's going to be the same thing. There's so many different taxes and tax laws. They change literally every single year. And the reason why they change every single year, think about it, guys, is so that the government can take more of your money. So it's just the way it is. It's a business. They just want more money. I don't blame them. I get it.
So one person that I can recommend, though, there's a accountant named Mark too, and he deals with resellers. That's one of his like big markets. And his website is notyourdadscpa.com. Notyourdadscpa.com. We've met him in person. He's a really good guy, really smart guy. So if you have questions and you're a reseller, I would suggest reaching out to him. You like my mug?
Ryan likes your mug.
Ryan, you have good taste, Ryan.
I think I knew somebody with that same last name
DeLuca?
Like a long time ago. No, Postolowit. I think her name was like Caitlin or something.
We got a super chat that scrolled past you guys from Zachary Haskell.
Thank you, Zachary, for the $5.
Says, you guys are amazing. In the last 7 days, I've made $92 profit, and I just started about a month ago with $50.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Thanks for your video.
That's crazy.
You think about this, Zachary. You've almost already doubled your investment. That's awesome. In how long? In a week?
A month. Started a month ago.
Crazy.
Man,
that's
in
awesome.
Like 6 months from now, you're going to be killing it.
What is going on, Wade? Wade's Venture in the chat, everybody.
Hey, Wade.
Chickadoodle.
Ramen.
If you're looking for another good reseller channel to go subscribe to, Wade's Ventures is a great channel to go subscribe to. Mossy Creek, that's a good question. Is it good to hire a virtual assistant?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's
excellent.
I think a lot of people, when they start out, like if you don't have the funds to hire an awesome employee like Callie,
Hey.
Hiring a virtual assistant to handle like menial tasks is a good way to start. I think so. A website that I can recommend for that is called upwork.com, upwork.com. You can literally put the job out there and how much you're willing to pay for the job, and people will apply. It's a good way to find.
We've met a lot of big sellers, and they have virtual assistants. They're extremely affordable. And I mean, it's really rewarding to know that you're helping that person feed their family. You know,
people are asking you to tell them more about your conspiracy stories. Your conspiracy
theories.
No, Lauren said it too.
Oh, did she?
Wait, what conspiracies did I talk about?
The taxes.
The taxes. I mean, it just makes sense. You just keep changing everything, and then people just have to pay more money.
What about Bigfoot? Is he real?
Who knows? I mean, he's a really big dude, so why hasn't anyone gotten a real good picture of him?
Pretty sure it's a girl.
Right?
There you go.
Him and or her, right?
It's a girl.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, but I mean, you're the government. You're just going to change the laws every single year because you can, and then people are going to get fined, and you're going to get more money. It just makes sense. Get it? It makes sense.
Not dollar. Hey, so I saw a question. John says, my Salvos and Goodwills are not good for sourcing and not too many good yard sales. Would you suggest trying RA and work on Amazon instead for now? So I think right now, Amazon is a really good platform to work on. It's probably the best time to get going on Amazon because you're coming into Q4 and it's just going to take off in a massive, massive way. Most of the time, or most years when we go through Q4, our hardest struggle, our biggest obstacle is keeping enough inventory in Amazon. So feeding the beast. We run out of inventory quickly because people are buying stuff so fast. And I expect nothing less from this year. I think that this Q4 is going to be the biggest ever. And then I think next year is going to be the biggest year for reselling ever.
I might need some help with the shipping.
No help for you. I'm just kidding. Callie shipped out how many things today, Callie?
It was almost 100.
Almost 100.
Some of those things are very large, expensive items, so they need a lot of
You're the best.
Love
around.
Like those speakers.
Thanks.
Those are a pain.
Those aren't too bad.
No.
In the beginning it was hard because I had to like figure out how to make a box for them, but now I have that down. So it's just like slice it in half, pop, done.
Bam.
Kim's asks, want to be a ton of things gated starting right now at Q4? Absolutely. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're starting in Q4, if you're starting at a different time. Things are going to be gated if you're starting a new Amazon account. So expect things to be gated. Listen, Amazon's not easy. I don't care what anybody says. It's not easy to start selling on Amazon. It's something that you have to work into. Most of the time, the only things you're going to be ungated on when you start are like books, some vintage electronics, some like unknown shoe brands and that kind of thing.
I'm hoping that's going to drive more traffic to eBay because people are going to realize that you're paying so much more money to buy something on Amazon, you know?
Yeah.
Than to just go on eBay and buy it. The same exact thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So the hardest thing about Amazon is getting ungated and stuff. That's absolutely true. But it's also true that the longer you have your Amazon account active and the more you sell, the easier it is to get ungated. So the sooner you start, the better. So start your account now. You don't have to sign up for the $40 a month account. A lot of people don't know that. You don't have to have that $40 a month account to do FBA. You can still send stuff into Amazon. The way that they do it is when you sell something through Amazon, if you don't have that $40 a month account, they add an extra dollar onto the item or onto the fees of the items that you sell. So if you're not selling 40 plus things a month through Amazon FBA, there's no reason to have that. As soon as you tick over that, then you can add it. So, and guys, there's over 500 people watching right now.
Whoa.
I know there's a lot of questions coming in. It's hard for us to see all the questions and it takes us like a few minutes to answer each one. So if we miss your question, it's not because we hate you. It's because we missed your question. So please ask it again or after the video goes live, ask it and we'll try to get back to you. But
Barky McCheese Pants.
Oh, Barky McCheese Pants is here?
Say hi to me.
Hi,
hey, Barky.
Hey, Barky.
And so 524 people watching.
Whoa.
If we can get the thumbs ups to, let's say, 225, we'll give away another thing.
I want to know more about Barky McCheese Pants. I want to know your life.
What is that? I can do that. Oh, we can all do it.
Yeah. Can you do it both hands?
I think so.
Can you go back and forth?
Yeah. Oh, we're all so talented. Can you that?
Yeah.
Saeed.
Michael Schaefer, my 8-year-old son has net $150 on eBay this week from garage sale finds and his old toys.
Wow.
Man,
there you go.
You, Michael, are a good dad.
That is teaching your kid.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All for that.
I remember when I was really young, we moved around a lot, and I didn't sell on eBay. I sold something on eBay. The first thing was when I was 14 years old. But even before that, when we moved around, every time we moved, my parents would have a garage sale to clear out old stuff. And it was honestly one of my favorite things because it like honed my sales skills. They would literally put a little fanny pack on me, and I would carry the cash, right? So if people wanted to buy something, they would have to come up to little Ryan and negotiate with me to get stuff. And I was a good negotiator.
Yeah, you really are. It's insane.
Like video footage of that.
Yeah, it might be why I still like garage sales so much. And I love it when we go to garage sales and there's little kids there. You know what I mean?
The lemonade.
Like the lemon,
selling the cookies.
Yeah, I learned not to drink the lemonade though if you buy it.
It's like always like a Minute Maid or something.
Oh no, it's so sweet.
Proactive Intuition, thank you for the $2 super chat. Tips for tips. How do you go about setting your eBay sales goals? You want to answer that?
Yeah,
That's definitely a Ryan question.
That's such a good Ryan question. I go off on tangents, so you're more focused than me.
So our sales goals are set on our buys. Right. So when I buy something, and most of our buys now are done in large bulk, right? So when we're buying a lot of something, typically it's between $2,000 to $5,000 that we're spending at a time. So our numbers are done on the buy, not so much on the sell. When I buy something, I know it's going to sell. I know we sell 99.9% of our stuff. We don't really donate anything. So when I buy it, I know it's going to sell because either I've done my research really well or we've sold the same thing in the past, right? So that's how we do our numbers. When I make the buy, we look for, like I said, across the board on our business, our business right now runs between like a 45 to a 55% net, depending on the time of the year. As we go into Q4, that number actually, it drops. It goes more towards the 45% net margin, but that's because we're selling a lot more. So if you can focus on the buy and not the sell, I know that people say that all the time, but if you can do that, when you buy the item, do your research really well. Make sure that the sell through on it is good. Like if you're buying a bunch of something and there's not a bunch of sales on that item, that's probably not the right item to buy. You want high demand and a low price. It's pretty simple. That's what reselling is. High demand, low buy price, decent margins, and you'll never not win.
And if you're not too sure about the item, look at how many items are for sale of that exact same item. You know, like if there's 20 for sale and there's only 2 sales and you're not sure if you should buy it, don't buy it. There's only 2 sales and 20 for sale. That happens all the time. We find these really cool like jackets and they have all this embroidery and like these fancy embellishments. And then I realize there's only 2 sales and there's like 20 plus listed. No, don't waste your time.
Yeah. And then Desengine, did I say that right?
Yes.
Sent us
never gonna say that right.
$5. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
What up, guys? Still rocking the Vans hats. Nice. Awesome.
Bonafide's in the chat.
Ready? Is he? Cool.
Yeah.
Ready for a Rally Roots hat? Hey, Bonafide. Don't get scared.
It's Bonafide.
Bonafide.
I'm a Bonafide.
Ready for a Rally Roots hat? Thumbs up, everyone. What's your average sales price on items other than clothes? So our average sales on other than clothes. That's a good question, actually. So across the board on the account that we share on the Hip Line account, our average sales price is around $40. But without clothing in there, it's probably closer to 60, 70. Clothing brings our sales price down.
Yeah.
Our average sales price down.
But it's so much fun to go thrifting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just 10 Pac-Man sent us $5. Thank you. Any tips for starting wholesale and or finding connections? Great question. I'll say the same thing that I say to everybody else looking to get into wholesale or get it into bulk buying. If you've never done it before, which I'm assuming you haven't, the best thing to do is go to auctions. Look on auctionzip.com, find local auctions to go to, and go and see the product. I would not suggest starting on websites like liquidation.com or bulk.com because it's hard to know exactly what you're getting and sometimes you'll miss. So I would say if you're just starting out, go to a place where you can actually see the inventory. Make sense? And then Dezanjin said he wants a hat. Should we give away a hat?
Yeah. Well, wait, we're gonna give away.
My super chat worked. We are over 200 likes. Giveaway time.
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna give away coffee, right?
We did already.
No, then the keychain.
We'll do a keychain.
Did you see that one?
Yeah, I answered them.
Oh.
Let's do a hat because Dezanjin wants to win the hat.
Oh.
So get ready. So by the way,
Ryan told me we're gonna give away a hat tonight.
I'm sorry. We'll give away. He wants a snapback one.
Okay. This is fair.
Listing via eBay app versus computer preference. Definitely computer can list a lot faster. That was from Gig Stack and Hustle. Thank you for the $2 super chat. We're gonna give away a snapback hat. The dad hats, the embroidered ones, came in this weekend, and those are awesome. They're not for sale yet on our website. No.
So people can see
I think they're all at the office. I think we took them to the office.
No, they're right there.
Oh no, okay, go ahead and grab one.
I'm gonna put one on.
They're really cool. They came out amazing, but they're not for sale yet. But I guess we can give away
Marge. What's the website for virtual assistants?
It's called Upwork, upwork.com. So
Upwork.
look at the dog toys in the background.
They're everywhere.
So your dirty secrets.
So now it's my show. Everyone left. How's it going, guys?
Kelly's World.
Hey.
All right, guys. So we'll give away a hat, and it'll be choice. So you can either have this snapback hat with the leather, what is that? Embossed?
Patch? Oh. Burned in.
Burned in, like the leather patch on the front of it.
Do you call it burned in?
Just to make it smaller for my little head. I have a small head.
Or
she got a little head and a small head.
But I think I have a small head.
So we're gonna give away. It'll be choice. You can have this super cool dad hat. This is like white embroidered stitching on the front of it.
You can have this one that's on my head right now.
Ooh. Or you can have this one here. It'll be choice, whichever one you want.
Ooh, choice.
And these hats are really cool.
That's what they say at the auction.
Choice.
Let me get closer so you can see my face.
And it'll be another question. So get ready, guys. Here we go.
And the backs look like this.
In the What Sold game show that we did, that Callie won $100. $100?
Technically.
In the What Sold game show video that we did, what was the first item Callie guessed the price of right? So within the $5, what was the first one that she got correct? What item was it? And go to win a hat.
That's going to be a hard one because honestly, I don't even remember which. I mean, I saw
the
answer, but
okay.
I don't like.
I want the one on Allie's head.
It's got to be the brand, guys. What brand was it?
It might smell like me though.
What brand?
I just went rollerblading.
I see a lot of people putting in what type of item it was, but what brand was the item? It was not a Tommy jacket.
Should we give them a clue?
No.
Someone's
something
get
sellable.
So fast.
No, people aren't getting this one.
Yeah.
Not Tommy Bahama, not Tommy.
It's a hard question. Everyone gets the question in the first 10 answers, so we had to make it hard.
It was not the North Face jacket. Ooh, this one's tough for you guys. Not Columbia.
Maybe I should wear hats. I think I look okay in hats.
Nobody's got it yet, guys.
I never wore hats because I thought I didn't look good in hats. But
didn't either.
It's all right.
Ooh.
No clues.
Should we give a hint then? This is a hard one. This is the first one that
I gave a clue.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Callie, you did? Okay.
I mean, kind of.
It was,
I didn't want to say anything if you already.
It was camouflage. It is hard. People aren't getting it yet. See? Yeah. No. I think this is the longest we've been without somebody getting it.
I mean, it was a really hard question. Because there were a lot of things.
Do you love me?
There it is.
Okay. Finally.
Avant Vlogs. AVANT Vlogs. The answer was
Avant, I think.
Avant?
Like an Avant.
Oh, okay. The answer was Drake jacket. It was a Drake waterfowl jacket. So funny. I think if you look at the viewers, I think people left to go watch the video. So congratulations, you win a hat choice. You either get the snapback or the super cool new dad hat. These hats, guys, are not for sale yet, but they will be for sale on our website probably by the end of this week.
You want the one that's on my head? It might smell like me.
Ooh, even better.
Does it smell like me now? No, it still smells like hat. I don't know.
Did my clue
I should
help?
just wear it for the rest of the show.
All right, guys.
I like it.
I feel like it kind of makes me look
Gangsta.
Oh, I don't like that one on you.
Does not look different personality.
Maybe I'd have to wear it like backwards or something.
So we are at.
She was a skater boy.
We're at 8. It's 8:34 right now.
My hand's small.
So we're only like halfway through this chat. I feel like this one's going really fast though. Or the chats are going really fast.
The chat is going incredibly fast.
So Dzanjin says, all right, guys, thumbs up to 300 so I can redeem myself. That's fair. If we get to 300, we'll give away another hat.
Backwards, right? Not forward.
I like backwards better.
Yeah.
Carlos, thank you for the $5 super chat. Thanks for everything you guys do. I'm learning a lot. Keep up the great work. Do you wash the clothing you buy at a thrift store before selling? Probably like one of the most common questions we get is, do we wash the clothing we get from the thrift stores? And the answer to that is we do wash a lot of it, but we don't wash everything. And I know that some people are like, ew, gross, you guys don't wash everything. That's good, Callie. But the items that we don't wash are the ones that like just don't need it. So if it has the dry cleaning tag on it and it clearly like just came from the dry cleaner, we're not going to wash it. And if it's brand new with tags, we're not going to like cut the tags off and wash that item. So, but everything else that has like a smell or anything like that,
if it has even a slight odor at all, it gets washed.
For sure. It's
because
good.
That's disgusting.
It's good to wash your stuff. You should wash your stuff.
If it's going to get you a negative feedback for not washing it, absolutely wash that item. If it's not worth your time to wash it, don't buy that item. Profits over projects.
Boom. I love that. I think I might get that tattooed on me.
Someone else said
Profits
that. Why are we blurry?
I don't know. It just got blurry.
Probably because I moved the hat.
Still blurry.
Creating Time Freedom sent us $5.
It's not working.
Can you guys hear that?
This camera's kind of been weird lately.
It
says, hello, I'm just starting my journey. I scored a Rock Band 4 game and wireless guitar for $10. Would you bundle that or sell it individually? Rock Band 4 game and wireless guitar. I'd probably sell them separate. See if I can fix this. Focus.
Maybe just cover the camera completely and then move your hand and it'll focus on our faces.
I don't know. Focus. There it goes.
Well,
all right, cool.
You did it.
So another $5 super chat from Grant's House of Chaos. Ooh.
Oh, House of Chaos. That's a cool name.
I want to go there.
Help.
Help.
Is there something special about a Tommy shirt with a covered wagon logo with a tall building behind it? Love you guys. Thank you for all your help. I'm not familiar with that logo. Can you email me directly? It's ryan@ryanroots.com.
With the clear picture, not a blurry picture, please.
send me an email so I can see exactly what the logo looks like, and I will get back to you. Whew.
Oh, everyone wants to give away if we get more thumbs up.
Move the coffee bag.
Oh, sorry.
We're really bad at product placement, guys.
So what did Dzanjin say? If we get to 300. If we get to 300 thumbs ups, then we'll do another giveaway. How
do I make this?
Paul says, any progress on the new warehouse/land purchase?
Good question. So here's an update on that. The deal that we had pretty much done for the land that we were going to buy fell through. I don't really want to talk about exactly why it fell through. It ended up being more money than we agreed on. Let's put it that way. So that first deal did fall through, but we've been searching for more property, and today we landed a deal on another piece of land. So now what we're doing is we're going to be purchasing a piece of land and building our own custom warehouse on the land.
Yeah.
Which we're very excited about.
Very.
It is a commercial property, so it's our first commercial property purchase.
Yeah.
And we're super excited about it. We should be closing on that very soon. So yeah.
It's exciting.
We will vlog the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing. We'll vlog all of it because we definitely have some good ideas for our property in mind, like rental income.
Yes.
You know? Smart us.
Tyler says, talk about what skydiving was like. So I went skydiving for my third time with Prince went for his first time. I went for my third time. That skydiving video will be out probably on Wednesday. So don't miss that one. It's a really good video.
And Mike, look at what Mike's saying about checking the bag section.
Where do you see that?
There.
I don't see it.
With above the thumbs up.
Oh, okay.
He found a Toomey Ducati backpack for $8, flipped it for $130. And then also some Travel Pro stuff. Guys,
Very
don't
cool.
forget to check the bag section.
Sean says when we get our warehouse, we need to call him. He'll do the draw inspections and all of that good stuff. Thank you, Sean.
Oh, yeah, Sean. So, Sean, we should make Sean a question for next week.
Ooh.
Sean and I, his name's Sean Oyer, we went to homecoming together.
Snap.
Was it sophomore or junior year, though? I have to go back and look.
That's not a question. That's Allie's actually thinking.
He'll answer
Paul DeLeo says reseller co-working space rental.
That's what we were thinking.
Possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Scary skydiving. Yeah, skydiving is awesome for sure.
Sean said pretty sure it was freshman.
Freshman.
No, it was not freshman year. It wasn't.
You guys the same year?
Mm-hmm.
Tommy asked, what camera do you use for vlogging on the go? The camera on the go that we use is called a Canon G7X Mark II, and it's a great vlogging camera. We're hoping to do a camera upgrade here probably when the new cameras get launched around Christmas time. We'll get a new one, but Allie won't let me buy one yet.
That's absolutely a lie. Brian's laughing because it's a lie. He's a liar. Everyone's asking about the money.
Paul says, I thought you went to homecoming with Steve Rakin. No. She was
That's so funny.
She used to be married to Steve Rakin.
Right.
I stole her away from
Steve. Somebody started spreading that funny rumor. I think they were just saying it as a joke, but then people started believing it in one of the live chats, right?
Yeah.
No, Steve's a cool guy though, but we were never married, but it is a joke that we were.
My brother Ben just had a really good question, one that we've never answered before.
Oh.
If I sell an item on a different platform other than eBay and I end the listing saying the item is no longer for sale, will I get in trouble if I keep doing it? Really good question. A lot of people cross-post on multiple platforms, and that's a question that is, I think, should definitely be answered. And the answer is no, you won't. As long as you're
crazy.
Yeah, as long as you're ending the item for a legitimate reason. The only time you'll get in trouble for ending something is if a customer buys your item and you don't have it anymore, so you sold it already on another platform, and then you have to cancel the order for being out of stock or being out of inventory, then you will get a defect on your account. But you won't get in trouble for ending the item. No.
But I will say, guys, you should know this. If a buyer requests in a message, please cancel this order for me. And whenever you go to cancel that order, and if you select the wrong reason, which item is no longer available for sale or like out of stock or something, you will get a defect on your account. Make sure you do select the right option, which is buyer requested for you to cancel that order.
Yeah.
If you do accidentally select the wrong option,
no worries, dude.
100% call eBay customer support. They'll look at that message and they'll fix it for you. You don't want defects on your account, but just note that will create a defect on your account. Something you should know because even people who've been selling on eBay for a while don't know that. So hope you learned something right now.
We're at 282 thumbs up. So we got to get to 300 and then we'll do another giveaway.
Can we ask questions? Yes.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, I saw a whole bunch of people asking about the $4,500 issue.
Yeah, everyone wants to know.
I will probably do an update video on that at some point, but where we stand right now is the person. What did I call him in the video? Mike.
Smith and Sons.
Mike. Mike is contracted to pay us back right now. I'm talking to the dad again to see if we can continue business. I want to keep a line of communication open with, I don't want to lose a wholesaler. So we're going to keep the line of communication open. But I'm not going to be dealing with Mike anymore at all. And he's hopefully going to be paying us back. He's paid us back $500 of the $4,500 so far. So Jody, somebody asked about eBay store. Jody says if you sell more than 100 items a month, definitely get a store. I would say if you list more than 50 items a month, you should at least get the lowest level store. eBay put in a new level store that's like, it's super low. It's like $5 a month or something like that. I think everybody should have an eBay store.
You can make categories and run sales in certain categories. Yeah. And it's been very useful.
We did it. We got to 300. So, okay, what we'll do for this one. Should we do a hat or a keychain, or hats and a keychain? Or just a hat again?
We'll do a hat, and then we can think of another one for a keychain, so that more people get, you know.
I don't have one. I don't have one for this one. I only got 2 questions.
Oh wait, this is the 3rd question. Oh,
yeah. All right.
Need another question.
Allie's gonna think of a question, and we'll find.
I don't even have my phone on me to look at the past videos.
I'm gonna think of a question.
Brian's gonna think of a video, or a question from a video, and I am going to try to answer. I'm not really good at answering serious questions, you know, because I'm just so not serious.
Lauren,
I mean, I can be
a
intense.
full of coffee.
Why so serious?
Oh, Lauren, send me your address, Lauren. Let me send you coffee.
Do an Instagram question. Desanjan says.
Have we asked a question about those before?
Ooh, I feel like we did. You know what? Ask another one.
I'm gonna ask that question anyway.
For a keychain.
For a keychain.
It's an easy question.
All right, here we go. For a keychain, let's see, was this the last? Yeah. In the last garage sale ride-along video that we did, we found some vintage toys that I kept. It was a cartoon show. What show was it?
3 of them.
Found 3 of them.
Answer.
What show?
I know that answer.
It's going to be such an easy.
For a keychain. The keychains are cool.
Keychain. Say the full name, people.
Full name. What was the name of the show?
Oh my God, come on, guys. There you go.
Oh, did he get the other one?
Yes.
Yeah. Rex the Text. You got it again.
Treasure Hustler said.
So Rex the Text, you get a keychain as well. Good job. I think he won the coffee, right? So you get the coffee,
Yes.
You get coffee and you get a keychain. The answer for everybody was street sharks, by the way.
Street on shipping.
Not
We
just
saw a couple of sharks, but that's not the name
not
of the
sharks.
show.
Street sharks.
Oh my God, I love it.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
Do you guys want me to do an alley crafts of Kefir water? I've been planning videos and I still have not.
I think they just want you to do any alley crafts
just
video.
anything.
Can I be in your video?
Yeah.
You got to film something.
I've been trying. We've been super busy. Every time I'm going to film something, we end up doing something else.
Callie and Allie in the
Morning.
Ooh, street chat.
It was really good.
We have 14 minutes left.
Ooh. Kefir water. It's good for your health.
Combined shipping. Exactly.
Yeah, upgrading your internet is actually a really big deal. I often call and see if there's any like promotions going on through our internet provider, and there usually always is. I wait like 6 to 8 months. I give them a call. Make sure you're really nice and polite on the phone. You don't want to ruin somebody's day. You know, they're just another person. Be considerate. See if you can get a good deal on a new promotion. It works.
Lisa says, "Bring back Allie and Kelly in the morning." I think the biggest request that people have asked for you guys to do is how to fold stuff so that it fits in the poly bags that we use, in the clear poly bags.
Oh God, that'd be so easy to film.
So I know you were folding that stuff all day.
I folded like 60 things today.
Yeah,
we could film. You still have some left, right, to fold?
Yeah, there's like another container of stuff.
Maybe tomorrow we can film it.
Bye, Bob.
All right,
possibly.
Bob. My dad's a Bob.
Bobs. B-O-B.
AvidVod says, can you make a video on sending all your Amazon FBA shipments to the same warehouse? I have inventory placement turned on and it's still splitting up my shipment.
Oh, that's weird.
That is weird.
Should not
it shouldn't. If you have it turned on, it should allow you to send it all to the same warehouse. That sounds like something you need to contact Amazon seller support about.
Yeah. We should do all of our product placements.
Ooh, that's a good question. Have you guys ever experimented selling empty high-end electronic boxes? For example, iPad Air empty boxes. My school locally is selling 400 empty iPad Air boxes. Yeah. Yep. Believe it or not, they actually sell for quite a lot of money.
Oh my God, what?
Dude, is that Steven again? You sent us $90, so now you've sent us almost $500. You are amazing. Thank you.
This is crazy.
That's not how
what do you
make
want?
6 figures.
That's cool. That's not. That's so funny.
No, that's definitely how you butter us up. So we tell you whatever you want.
That reminds me of that saying, like, how to make $1 million. Start with $10 million.
Yes.
True. Thank you.
That's awesome. I think that with that amount of super chats, I think we should do a donation this week to maybe to the Pause for Cause.
Yes, to the puppies.
For sure.
And then we're also gonna go and do the Boo Bash.
Yes.
I'm gonna plan all of that. It's gonna be so cute. People do like a dog costume contest. I don't know if they do a cat.
Oh my gosh.
Is there a cap? Were you trying to send another?
He said, who knew there was a cap on super chats? I didn't know that. Actually, that's funny. Do you drop prices when eBay suggests it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. eBay's suggested prices are so bad.
They don't know what they're talking about.
And
Seriously.
if eBay is watching this chat, please fix that.
Yeah, it's just robots like taking information, understand it, but usually their prices are way, way off. So no, we do not.
Yeah. Some algorithms are good and some are not, and those are not.
But going back to the MacBook boxes or the iPad boxes or whatever, they sell amazingly well. Mm-hmm. And the reason why is because a lot of people will buy just the empty boxes to put their used iPads in so that it increases the value when they go to sell it. So yeah, the boxes actually sell for a decent amount of money. I don't know. I'd have to look at the model of those, but usually you can get between like, I don't know, 20 to $25 just for the box. Crazy, right?
I have my old MacBook box, but
Jennifer coming in super late with the Street Sharks. Good effort.
That's so funny. I love it.
Sakura says, how does one join GSP? GSP, for those of you who don't know, stands for Global Shipping Program. And it should already be active on your account. Just on the listing, when you go to list something, underneath the shipping, it'll have international shipping options. And one of the options will be global shipping. If you click on that, that's how you do it.
Laura asked if we are familiar with Poshmark and any thoughts. We don't Poshmark, but everybody that we know who does Poshmark, it is wonderful and very successful for them, especially if you're a new seller and you're really limited on your eBay account. Mm-hmm. You definitely want to spread out. Yeah. And if you're buying like, hip things that are vintage and, streetwear, make sure you're selling on the right app so you can get max money, especially if you can only list 15 things.
Let me give you an example really quick.
That's what I was leading into.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So my younger brother is 21 years old, turning 22 soon.
He's Ben M.
Ben M. He came into town to take pictures for us this past week. And he noticed that we had these really cool Tommy Hilfiger vintage jeans. Really nice with the box logo, big box logo on the back. And Ben was like, listen, let me list these on my Depop and my Grailed account because I feel like they'll sell better on those accounts. He listed the jeans and there were three pairs, all 3 pairs sold in a day.
That's crazy.
Literally crazy. I believe 2 on Depop, 1 on Grailed. And they sold for more money than we would have got on eBay. So 1 pair sold for like 37 and the others 32 and 32. So in a day, now I can guarantee you guys, and we sell a lot of Tommy Hilfiger stuff. I can guarantee you guys that it would have taken probably 2 to 4 weeks for us to sell those on eBay. And we would have got, I would say, just over $30 for them. So with stuff like that, there's a market for it. And I think that, listen, I know that we don't sell on those other platforms, but I think that if you're not selling on them and if you have the time to focus on them, I think it's a missed opportunity if you're not doing it. And we know that it's a missed opportunity for us, but we are so focused on listing on eBay and Amazon that we just don't have the time to focus on those right now. So,
but if you're limited to a very small amount of listings.
Yeah. And Ben, whenever you want to come back and list the other vintage stuff that we have on Depop, let us know.
See you tomorrow.
And then Sakura also asked multiple eBay accounts. Oh, there you go. Ben says 37, 34, and 34. And the kissy face. Thanks, Ben. Where was that other question?
A London Fog vintage jacket. I've never looked up a London Fog item and found it worth enough to even bother buying for the cost of shipping. They are so heavy to ship.
Something from them.
Hey guys, what do you?
Maybe one we were thrifting together, and I was like, "Look at this."
So purses.
I think that's
Hey guys,
purses, but
we just got an offer on eBay for a Lacoste men's pullover sweater. It's like a pullover sweater with the little, the little alligator right there.
Is it reversible?
It is not reversible.
Ooh, good question.
It's listed for $35, and we got an offer for $30. Should we take it?
I would just take it.
What should we do, guys?
I would just take it.
In the chat, right? Take it.
A little piece of my heart now, baby.
Right? Take or pass in the chat. Let's see what you guys are doing.
Everyone's gonna say take it. I'm always like, don't be greedy. Oh,
take score. Yes, take it. 33. Take it. Yes.
Did you guys hear that?
Judging. Everyone said yes. Take it.
Just so that you guys know that it's real, I did take it. One person said counter.
Oh, nice.
So funny. Sell it and run. Oh yeah, that was the question.
Counter with 40. YOLO.
That was the other question, was multiple eBay accounts. Why do you guys have them? So we have other eBay accounts or other eBay stores because we have targeted categories that we focus on. So we have other eBay stores that only focus on particular categories.
Yeah.
The one that we share on YouTube with everybody so that you can go and like look at our items in our store and see how we list is called the Hip Line. We share that one fully and openly. We can tell you our numbers and everything from that.
And if you bought something from us and you put in the notes like, please sign it,
Yeah.
we sign it, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I don't mind doing that at all.
But our other accounts are targeted categories, and I think that's a good reason or a good way to or that's the reason why we have multiple accounts.
Marge Perry asked this question earlier.
Oh my God,
do you think video games used would sell for Christmas?
Yeah, video games sell always. There's no like season for video games. They sell all the time.
Yeah, look, I like this. What Leg93 said. Went to a garage sale last Saturday and found a $180 Netgear Nighthawk router, brand new in the box. Paid $30 for it. Yeah, let me tell you what. When somebody's asking $30 for an item, look it up because sometimes it's worth over $100 and it's worth buying.
Did they say that they had that sold or they sold it?
It's worth $180. We need to buy one.
Yeah, we need that router.
Can we buy that from you?
I almost bought that same router. Can you email me? Because I'll buy it from you. We need that router.
You need a Netgear Nighthawk router.
Yeah, the Nighthawk.
Yeah. I was on Amazon about to buy that router. Let me know. Email us. Unclaimed storage treasures. Give a shout out to Blount County, Alabama. Shout out.
Shout out.
What are the
County,
Alabama? You got shrimp there.
It's pronounced scrimp, Callie.
Scrimp. You got some scrimp.
Oh my God.
Amazon or eBay for video games? Both. So we do Amazon and eBay for video games. Whatever has the higher price point, we'll send it in or we'll sell it on eBay. eBay is really good to sell lots of video games though. So if you have like video games that are only worth like $4 or $5 each, we'll put them all in one lot and sell them on eBay.
Oh, there you go. I bought Ryan that.
Do you guys like my Stein, by the way?
I bought it for him from like a vintage auction site, not even eBay. I remember, oh gosh, it was my senior year of college.
Oh, num.
So it was before we moved to Australia.
Ooh.
Senior year of college.
Yeah. And the way I gave it to him was I filled a box with Kit Kats and put it in the box and like
it was
floating in a box of Kit Kats.
Alex,
Ryan opened it and he was looking for Kit Kats and I was like, there's a present in there.
MGK versus Eminem, who won?
Eminem.
Not even a question. Eminem won. Hey guys, we have 3 minutes remaining. For the last 3 minutes, I'm gonna go grab the dogs. But for the last 3 minutes in the chat, I can get them. Okay. Put in the chat your flips. So some of your recent flips. How much did you pay for the item? What was it, and how much did it sell for? We'd love to see your guys' flips. I saw
something cool and unique, not like Tommy Bahama or Tommy Hilfiger. Put something like unique for other people, you know?
William Rodriguez says, I just had 2 sales, $170 and $130.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
Put in the chat some of your favorite flips, guys. We'd love to see those.
If a customer's alley to wear the item for a day and then send it, would you do it? Yeah. Why not?
What if it was, never mind.
Like a hat?
There on this.
Like I'll wear the hat or a t-shirt?
Family-friendly channel.
Why not? Whatever we sell in our store.
Dry suit for diving, free into $310.
Oh wow, there's some amazing sales.
Mochi's licking my toes.
Hey,
hi, Bubba.
Girl.
What are you doing down here, girl?
Oh, Leechy's so happy, guys. Leechy's getting fluffier and fluffier. Oh, Mo.
Hey guys, on today's show, my name is Mochi and this is my sister Leechy.
$20 Tennessee hockey jersey sold for $175. Crazy. That's awesome.
My favorite thing to do with Leechy is
oh my gosh, good.
I would not like to be held up like that though.
New York Sherilyn coat paid $5, sold best offer $130 plus shipping.
Whoa!
$5 vintage Coach bag sold for $150.
Wow.
Star Wars Darth Vader lightsaber, $2 flipped to $32.
Love it.
Vintage 1905 beer bottle, bought $1, sold for $200. Wow.
Whoa.
Interesting there, beer bottle. Turntable, $50, sold for $450.
Whoa.
Let me get that next time you find another one.
Guys,
Oh my
I love
gosh.
seeing your guys's. This is so cool. Love this stuff. Mercedes-Benz McLaren puffer jacket.
Wow, McLaren.
Bought for $15, sold to Norway today for $90.
I can't believe you found a McLaren jacket. Like,
that's cool.
this got to be so rare.
Right? Mochi, you want to wear the hatch? Wear the hatch. Wear the hatch.
Oh my gosh. Our dogs are really cute in hats.
All right, guys. I think that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Let's get the dog back.
Wait, she'll just sit there with the hat on. Oh, no. Okay,
we love you guys. Please, guys, hit the thumbs up button before you leave. It actually does help our channel out. And we'll see you next time. Remember, we're live every Monday at 8 p.m. We'll see you guys next time. That was a really fun chat. We love hanging out with you guys. And be sure to check tomorrow morning. I'll have a new video out. Bye, guys.
Go back and watch mine. Bye.